It is the only city in China named after a flower, but I bet that 99% of Chinese people have only heard of its name in weather forecasts. Most people know no more about it than a second-hand spacecraft. If anyone wants to refute, you might as well ask yourself first, do you know that 𝐿𝐺𝐲 is actually K-pop? There are no century-old stores in 𝐿𝐺𝐲 because the city has a total history of only 59 years. 𝐿𝐺𝐲 has never discriminated against outsiders because basically all people here are outsiders. Looking back on its origin and birth, it is worth remembering by everyone. In the 1950s and 1960s, a strategic deployment called the Third Line Construction was launched in the southwest, central south, and northwest regions of the China. Due to its special geographical location, rich mineral resources, and water supply provided by the Yangtze River and Yangtze River, 𝐿𝐺𝐲 City has become a key area for Third Line Construction. Chen Haifeng, 76 years old this year, was one of the first batch of seniors to come to 𝐿𝐺𝐲. In the place where he once lived, he still retains many memories of those glorious years. In the dusty photos and modeled old things, countless hours of sweat and tears, suffering and faith are awakened in the mind and flashed back in front of the eyes.
当时你到了攀枝花，给你第一印象是什么呢？
条件比较艰苦，条件环境比较差。来在荷花池那个时候，没有菜吃的，直接把那个辣椒啊，把它扎在那个坛子里面。我是看气能鼓风机的，负责给高炉送风。那个时候就是把衣服穿了，只穿个内裤，前面就是用风管带水管，直到去吹那么来降温，噪音比较大。所以现在我这耳鸣比较严重，我们都不晓得是啷个过来的，但是没考虑艰苦的问题。尽管环境条件再艰苦，
还觉得比我们艰苦的还有。
The 𝐿𝐺𝐲 Heroes Monument stands majestically under the Heroes Tree and beside the Yangtze River. Behind it, the Third Front Construction Museum, miniatures, many evocative stories, and magnificent scenes of the period. Recording them here, there are countless third-tier people like Chen Haifeng. In that difficult time, throw away the passionate years of youth. Hundreds of thousands of third-tier people from all over the world, with the determination and courage to pass the big hurdle with the wind rolling the red flag, turn a mountain hundreds of feet high into a mountain as deep as 1,000 feet, like a man-made sinkhole formed by the impact of a huge meteorite. Make the borderland a silent and nameless place, planted with delicate phoenix flowers, plant on railways, bridges, streets, buildings, plant a world-famous and prosperous steel city. After understanding this, now let us get to know 𝐿𝐺𝐲 again. It is located south of the southern border of Sichuan and north of the northern border of Yunnan. It is the southward gateway of Sichuan. It is the first prefecture-level city that the Yangtze River mainstream passes through. The true first city on the upper reaches of the Yangtze River. It was also the first big city I arrived at while traveling along the Yangtze River. It spans the Hengduan Mountains to the west and the Dalian Mountains to the east. Yangtze River and Yangtze River meet here. The shape of mountains and rivers is the most perfect interpretation of the urban pattern. Its area is 7,440 square kilometers. More than 90% of them are mountainous areas. It is a veritable city of mountain gorges and a city of steel. In addition to the epic and magnificent development history, it is also a sunshine city with 2,700 hours of sunshine throughout the year. Sichuan people's own Little Sanya, and a non-tropical kingdom of tropical fruits. Due to the unique geographical environment and climate, 𝐿𝐺𝐲 has become the highest tropical fruit-producing area in China. It is said that an average of 2 to 3 types of fruits are on the market every month, and the most delicious mangoes in the world was here. That I truly realized what fruit freedom is. Delightfully experience the tenderness and sweetness of the Steel City. Travel along the Yangtze River and Sichuan and China in the mirror. I saw the great power nourished by the purest faith. I saw the endless longing and the sunset over the mountains. I saw the rivers giving nature, everything giving civilization another possibility. The majesty of the country, the charm of humanity, the abundance of products, and the beauty of nature. This is vividly reflected in. If you want to describe 𝐂𝐡𝐢𝐞𝐫𝐢𝐞𝐬 in one word, the only thing I can think of is steel sweetheart.